Big talking point, big debate coming up now. Jyotiraditya Scindia, who made that very, very passionate intervention in Parliament, joins us tonight. Dr. Sambit Patra of the BJP taking him on. Manoj Jha of the RJD. Ratan Sharda is an RSS ideologue. Ajju Chauhan is of the Bajrang Dal. Mohammad Salim of the CPM. Tasleem Ahmed Rehmani of the Muslim Political Council of India. And John Dayal of the All India Christian Council. It's a packed debate. We have a packed panel. I'd like to start by asking Mr. Scindia. Mr. Scindia, do you think eventually you could get very little in terms of real concessions from the government? Because they just kept repeating one thing. They said this is development, focus on development. You are distracting itself, the whole country from the real issues. Conversions have been happening for years. If you want, we'll pass an anti-conversion law. Do you think eventually, more than just the debate, you could really achieve very much?
I don't think this is about scoring points, Arnab. This is the point is that in the last 7 months, the track record that you have seen of this government is extremely scary for India on a secular democratic front. And that's what we tried to raise and point out in Parliament. The very fact that you have riots taking place, you have forced conversion. The issue here, Arnab, is not conversion, but forced conversion. प्रलोभन उनको दिया गया कि राशन कार्ड दिया जाएगा, आपको बीपीएल कार्ड दिया जाएगा. You have forced conversions taking place. You have ministers in this government using words that I cannot even repeat on your channel. On the one side, Ramzado, and something else on the other side. You have seen a trend of BJP's intolerance coming to the fore. And the very fact that today in Parliament, one of the members of Parliament termed Nathuram Godse as a patriot, I think this is the limits that they have crossed. And I don't think that there's anything else to...
But they don't seem to care, Mr. Scindia.
From this.
They don't seem to care. Mr. Venkaiah Naidu tells you in Parliament, we'll meet you after 5 years.
Well, this is the hubris, you see. The hubris and the arrogance, when that goes to the head, which we have seen happen in the last 7 months, that starts the decline of a political party. And I think that is where they are headed going forth. The arrogance that we saw in Parliament today was something that was extremely disturbing. And the very fact that the RSS Pracharak say this, and this Rajeshwar Singh, and I'm going to quote him on national TV, that the RSS spends 50 lakhs every month on conversion on an average of 1,000 families. We have reconverted 2.73 lakh Muslims and Christians in the Braj region that includes Agra, Fatehpur Sikri, Mathura, Firozabad, Etah, Meerut, Mainpuri and Uttarakhand. The upcoming mass reconversion event in which some 5,000 Muslims and Christians will be brought back into the Hindu fold will be headed by Yogi Adityanath on December 25th in Aligarh. So when the Venkaiah Naidu, the Parliamentary Affairs Minister, and multiple ministers say that the RSS they are the RSS workers, by association, are they distancing themselves from this remark?
Well, I think we should ask the BJP, shouldn't we?
And that's an answer we need on national TV.
We need the answer. Jyotiraditya Scindia puts the question straight there to you. And I don't think tonight, Sambit Patra, you're going to get away, with the usual rhetoric. I think it is appropriate. I'm opening up the debate with you. And after Sambit Patra, it will be an open debate. But I think what we don't need from you tonight is obfuscation. What we don't need from you tonight is just a political statement. We want to know whether you endorse conversions on sale, you endorse a conversion rate card. And Mr. Patra, finally, if you are helpless, I'm not saying spineless. I'm saying if you are helpless, maybe you just admit it. Admit it, we can't do anything about these groups. They are powerful, they are connected to Nagpur. We can't take them on. Tomorrow we can get 450 MPs. But we will not be able to muster the courage to take them on. So, Mr. Sambit Patra, floor is yours. Respond factually to Jyotiraditya Scindia, then the debate opens up.
Mr. Jyotiraditya Scindia said that we don't care. The phrase that was coined was we don't care. Well, yes, both the governments, the government which was previous to this government and this government as well, have used this term we don't care. When it was the UPA government, they said we don't care. We may loot the whole nation. If you ask a question, we don't care. We will not answer you. And this government says we don't care. We care for development, but if you try to divert the topic from development, then we don't care.
The topic is conversion rate card.
Audience through the Times
the conversion rate card is the topic.
We really don't care.
That's obfuscation. I told you not to do it.
Attention.
I told you not to do it. But yet you are doing it. Jyotiraditya taking you on a second time. Mr. Scindia taking you on a second time now.
From what
I
the
want
nation
on national
needs most.
TV.
He's asking you a second time. He has a paper in his hand.
Are they going to disown
He's showing you
what
a piece of
Rajendra
paper.
Singh has said?
One second, Sambit Patra.
What Sakshi Maharaj has said about
Sambit
Godse.
Patra, hear him.
Answer is either a yes or a no. Not a long sentence. Either a yes or a no.
He's asking you a question. Listen to him, Sambit Patra. Please repeat your point. Jyotiraditya Scindia. Repeat your point, Mr. Scindia. Repeat your point.
The statement that I read,
Jyotiraditya Scindia,
the statement that I read about Rajendra Singh by association with the RSS, are you going to disown this statement? Yes or no? The second question that I have for you is Sakshi Maharaj's comment today in Parliament that Nathuram Godse is a patriot. Are you going to disown that statement and condemn it? Yes or no?
Simple question. Answer, Mr. Patra.
Now, both of you will stop speaking and allow me to speak.
Mr. Patra, address the question.
Yes, both of you keep quiet. Give me time to speak.
Sambit Patra wants me to keep quiet. Okay, I'll keep quiet if he answers the question. Let's see if Mr. Patra answers the question. Last chance to answer the question.
We don't care and keep quiet.
Just
Please
a second.
understand the terminology of the BJP. We don't care and keep quiet.
Don't, Mr. Scindia, don't become a grammar teacher now. Let's have a political debate here. The important issue is, as far as the Godse incident is concerned, let me tell you very openly over
what you said. We don't care and keep quiet.
Don't do that.
That's what you're telling.
Yes, we really don't care about a diversity tactics. And Congress should best keep quiet in Parliament and allow us to function. That's what I was saying. But now, coming to the question of Godse, I condemn.
So you don't want any voice in Parliament apart from yours. Am I correct in hearing you? You do not want any voice in Parliament apart from your own. Is that right?
You are a civil person, Mr. Scindia. You are a minister also. Can we have some parliamentarian behavior?
I am just responding to your statement.
All the while, Mr. Scindia.
You want us to keep quiet in Parliament, which means that you only want to hear your own voice. Yes or no?
Have you completed? Have you completed? Have you completed? Mr. Scindia, let me remind you, I'm not a kindergarten student and you are a headmaster who would be calling for yes or no answers. If you have done with your yes or no thing, can I complete my answer, please?
I think the nation needs to know a direct answer.
Can I complete? With your permission. With your permission, sir. With your permission to ask yes or no, I believe one Arnab is sufficient. Please allow me to complete my portion.
30 seconds. Second chance.
Chal.
Last chance. 30 seconds.
Incident is concerned, I condemn what Sakshi ji did. And I would say every political party in India has Digvijay Singhs. Every political party has Digvijay Singhs. But let me tell you, Digvijay Singhs should not be allowed to hold development to ransom. We will not allow ransom. We will not allow development to be held in ransom by anyone.
All right, opening up the debate now to the others, please. An emotional card of development.
I'll keep on repeating.
Mr. One second.
Our agenda is development. Try hard as Mr. Jyotiraditya Scindia may, but we are not going to digress from there.
Okay, simple. Now, you made your point. Opening up the debate now. Manoj, Ratan, Sharda, Ajju, Chauhan, Mohammad, Salim, Tasleem, Rehmani, Dayal. The floor is yours right now.
I want to ask a question from Sampath.
Question from Tasleem, Ahmed, Rehmani, please. Go ahead.
What do we mean by development? Giving 5 lakh rupee to Muslim, 2 lakh rupee to Christian and develop them this way? Is this what they mean by development? Or what development they did in last 7 years? Whatever the promises they made, they could not do that. What kind of development they are doing?
Ratan Sharda, author and RSS ideologue, raises his hands out there. He's the author of The Secrets of the RSS from Mumbai. Ratan Sharda. Yes, please.
See, I think the debate that is being carried on is all fake rage. Because conversion has been going on for last decades.
Yes.
British had a whole hold on the northeast where missionaries worked for nearly 150 years to convert the whole land into a Christianity majority land. Not only that, if you go to Mizoram, Aizawl airport, you have got a board saying Dayal and come, which means Jesus land. It is the same area where NSCN, the terrorist group, keeps Jesus photographs in all their
conversion is a legal thing, sir. There is no problem.
No, 1 second. Counter from John there. Counter from John.
Just a moment. Your secular God, Dr. Zakir Hussain, has been converting people openly, misquoting Vedas. He came on TV for long. He has got no space outside. We give him respect. Mr. Digvijay Singh says he's a saint. These are kind of people whom you encouraged, you allowed conversion
okay,
to happen.
Ratan Sharda, can I just go to John Dayal, and I want to I just want to make one point here.
John Dayal talks of conversion.
No, one sec. Why do
he converts because casteism is there all over the international boards, and then he comes, his own Christians at different burial grounds.
So, Mr. Sharda, just explain one thing.
So you want
explain one thing. My question to you is, please listen to me. And by the way, John Dayal should intervene, but I just want you see. I just want one small point to Mr. Sharda. The point is this. The point is about a conversion rate card. You want to go and you want to evangelize, and then you want to say my religion will actually give you salvation, join my religion will show you a different philosophical path, join my religion, and if the person agrees with you, that's fine. But do you need to pay 5 lakh rupees per Muslim or 2 lakh rupees per Christian? Do you agree with that? Do you agree with that? John Dayal.
Can I now speak?
Yeah.
Can I now speak? I've been holding myself because like you, I'm a decent person. I don't interrupt.
But first of all, is an argument given by evangelists, not by Hindus.
Can I speak?
Go ahead, John Dayal.
And first, let me protest. Why am I getting only 2 lakhs while the Muslims are getting 5 lakhs?
Yes.
But may I also point out that Baba Sahib Ambedkar, the chairman of the committee that wrote the constitution, converted himself and converted 5 lakh Mahars into Buddhism. Are you criminalizing Baba Sahib Ambedkar?
But not Christianity.
Using
Buddhism.
Hello, hold on, listen to me. O.P. Tyagi tried to bring a bill in Parliament for a national anti-conversion law long ago. You're not the first. I think you have only exposed your motives. But even during the time of Mr. Atal Bihari Vajpayee and Mr. O.P. Tyagi, never was state apparatus used as it is being used now.
Right.
Are you saying that BPL cards, which is a government of India's issue, will be issued if I convert? Is that not coercion? Is that an inducement? Is that not impunity?
It's about the misuse of. It is
Don't use this jargon.
You have no face to talk about allurements.
I have a face to talk. Unlike you, I don't use state impunity. Unlike you, I don't use coercion. Unlike you, I don't kill. Unlike you.
They convert people even when they are dying. So you have no mouth to talk about allurement.
No. That is a lie.
See,
I am not here as I've often said to protect Jesus.
So powerful,
you must have the patience to listen to me. What this country needs today, what this country needs today is not an anti-conversion law. It is a law to prevent communal and targeted violence. Do you have the courage to bring forth that law? Do you have the moral will? Do you have the political will? Why does not the Prime Minister talk?
Hindus want to get
I'd like to get those who've not spoken in the debate so far, which is Manoj Jha and also another person who made a very strong intervention in Parliament. And by the way, I request Sambit Patra, when we come back to him, to give focused replies and not meandering replies. Right now, the next person I'd like to call in. By the way, gentlemen, it's an open debate. You feel free to come in when you wish. Right? Manoj Jha's turn now. Manoj Jha. Yogi Adityanath says this is a cultural program. Rajeshwar Singh says there is nothing wrong with it because everyone has the right to return to their original religion. So the argument is Hinduism is the original religion. There's nothing wrong with bringing people back to their original religion. Manoj Jha.
Arnab, right from my childhood, I learned that you can only be a Hindu. You can never become a Hindu. There is no process in Hinduism of becoming. That is what I have learned. Number one. And second, Arnab, in your caption, you said the fringe in BJP. I'm afraid they are not fringe. They are fundamentals and central. How do I explain the Prime Minister who said on 15th of August moratorium on these kind of issues? Mrs. Sushma Swaraj advocates for national scripture for Gita. Sakshi Maharaj gives certificate of patriotism to Nathuram Godse. Then conversion takes place and people have
Wait, Sambit Patra, wait.
I think as an ordinary citizen, leave aside you and me as on a common platform. This is a dangerous game which we are witnessing, and I'm afraid that none of them have read Article 25, and particularly K. Santhanam's position on Article 25. How do we deal with these issues in a diverse...
No, the government's approach is very simple. The government's approach is very simple. To everything you say, Mohammad Salim, development. The weather is bad, development. Conversions are happening, development. Right? Tomorrow there will be an accident, they'll say, why talk about it? There is development. Tomorrow somebody will abuse each other, somebody will use unprintable language, and the BJP will say, why are you bothering about it? We are giving you development. Yes, go ahead, please.
Arnab, you're right. Arnab, you're right.
Aside just 30 seconds.
What's Manoj, after Mohammad Salim. After Mohammad Salim.
The question is, why are you not asking the Samajwadi Party anything today? Where is the representative of Samajwadi Party?
1 second, Sambit, listen to Mohammad Salim.
Development is a shield.
That this is not an issue at all.
They promised that they will bring good days, and now they are bringing bad days, so that the Hindus will be told, okay, if I can't bring good days for you, I can bring bad days for the Muslims, Christians, Sikhs and other minorities. Is it? And Modi says moratorium. I told you in the parliament today, for 10 years. But they cannot restrain the Sangh Parivar, the Bajrang Dal. And that's why the Hindu Jagran Samiti, Dharma Jagran Samiti, they are saying 2 lakhs for Christians, 5 lakhs for Muslims. Who are paying this? This black money. Modi, Sangh Parivar, from Nag Parivar, from the BJP from abroad. Who are paying for this?
Jyotiraditya
card, ration card, citizenship, voter card. You are selling it in the name of religion. This is mixing faith.
Jyotiraditya Scindia.
It's dangerous. They are not transforming India.
No.
They are transforming the Hinduism. They are making Hindu Taliban.
A critical issue I'd like to raise here.
Of Hindu Taliban.
You see, why I find this hypocritical is, when you ask the BJP that why are you unleashing these elements, they say no, Hindutva is a way of life. अच्छा बजरंग दल के अज्जू चौहान कुछ कहना चाहते हैं. Yes, चौहान जी.
मुझे लग रहा है कि शायद जो कानून बनाने की बात हो रही है अर्नब जी, तो ये शायद मुझे लगता है बहुत अच्छा प्रयास रहेगा, क्योंकि हम लोग बहुत सालों से इस बात को कह रहे थे। जब अटल बिहारी वाजपेयी जी की सरकार थी तब भी हम लोगों ने कहा था कि इस मुद्दे के ऊपर बहस होनी चाहिए, और ये लोग तैयार नहीं हुए थे। आज जब छोटा सा मामला हुआ है, लाखों की
सोच समझ के बात,
लाखों की संख्या में लोग ईसाई बनते हैं, मुसलमान बनते हैं, लेकिन
चौहान, मिस्टर चौहान, I'll come to you later. Mr. Chauhan, I'll come to you later. Mr. Chauhan, I'll come to you later. Mr. Chauhan, I'll come to you later. Now, can I please get Jyotiraditya Scindia on the screen, please? 1 second. My question to Jyotiraditya Scindia and Sambit Patra, I want to go back to them. Jyotiraditya Scindia, let's give it one more shot. And I am putting this question tonight to the BJP. When you are asked about, right-wing politics, Sambit Patra, you say Hindutva is a way of life. If Hindutva is a way of life, teach people the way of life. Be happy with it. Say we are preaching Hindutva, it's a way of life. Why don't you tell these people who are paying 5 lakh rupees and 2 lakh rupees, why do you need to do that when Hindutva is a way of life? Where does your way of life argument disappear, Mr. Sambit Patra?
Who is doing that? Who is
well,
doing
you don't
that?
know the organization which is doing it.
Party?
The organization which is doing it.
Party? If this is happening
I am asking
in Uttar Pradesh and law and order situation is a state subject, why the Samajwadi Party in the parliament through Mr. Mulayam Singh Yadav is saying that this is not an issue?
Jyotiraditya Scindia.
Uttar Pradesh is not
Jyotiraditya Scindia,
is not affected.
Wash our hands of it. Wash our hands of what the Dharma Jagran Samanvay Vibhag is doing.
This is a non-issue. Why are you
it is not a non-issue. It is not a non-issue. Don't demean. Don't demean the fabric of this country by calling it a non-issue. Jyotiraditya Scindia, responding please. 1 second.
Jyotiraditya Scindia's friend Mulayam Singh Yadav is saying it.
Jyotiraditya Scindia wants to intervene, Sambit Patra. Yes, Mr. Scindia.
My God.
Yes.
Your constitution says, Arnab, of the people, by the people, for the people. Your constitution says a secular democratic republic. Your constitution says that when the cabinet swears by the constitution to uphold the constitution, if there's anything that is derogatory or demeaning the Constitution, it is incumbent on the central government to take steps to ensure, to uphold the sanctity of the Constitution. These are not single incidents happening. These are incidents happening across the country, combined with the vitriolic statements of ministers in this government who claim themselves to be RSS workers and then buttressed by the RSS itself. So how can you distance yourself? It would be better if the BJP and this government says, yes, we are wrong, we distance ourselves from these comments and we take our words back. The country will hold them in higher respect than this obfuscation that's happening on national TV and Parliament, and the degree of arrogance that is being displayed by the BJP and the government every single day.
Stay on Sambit Patra. Stay on Jyotiraditya Scindia for a couple of minutes more. Venkaiah Naidu skimmed the surface. Agree or disagree, Sambit Patra? Because I would have wanted him to condemn in the floor of Parliament the Dharma Jagran Manch for enticing the poorest of the poor with BPL cards to convert them to Hinduism. Why didn't he do that? Misuse of the state machinery, misuse of the treasury, misuse of government subsidies. Why didn't he do that? No, why didn't he do that? Why didn't he do that?
Violation of Article 25. Violation of Article 25.
Manoj, yes, 1 second. Reply, Sambit Patra.
Manoj, to Mr. Manoj, I would say, Mr.
No,
Manoj
answer me.
Speaking about fringe elements.
Answer me. Why did he not speak about enticing? Answer me.
How can I answer all of you together?
Answer me.
No,
why did he entice the poor about?
Give me time.
About the misuse of BPL cards
as well. I'll floor you all as well if you allow me time only. First to Manoj Jhaji. Manoj Jhaji was talking about fringe elements and about the fundamentals of Bharatiya Janata Party. Mr. Manoj Jha, those who have fraudulent means...
Oh, come on. Can you get less predictable?
You are the first member of Parliament
Manoj
who has been disqualified. So I believe we do not take advices from disqualified member of Parliaments as if you had committed some best deeds for India, and that's the reason as to why you were disqualified.
Can you sell a BPL card?
Why you were disqualified.
Can you sell a BPL card?
Now I come to the BPL. Now I come to you. Now I come to you, Arnab. Your question. Your question is about the law and order situation of
my question is about enticing the poor with BPL cards.
Mulayam Singh Yadav.
My question is about enticing the poor with BPL cards.
Obfuscation.
Obfuscation. Jyotiraditya Scindia feels obfuscation. Jyotiraditya Scindia, why do you feel is obfuscating?
There was question why the Uttar Pradesh government is quiet on it.
1 minute, I hear you.
The Uttar Pradesh government should have answered.
Why do you feel is
obfuscating? And if we order an inquiry,
why do you feel
Arnab Goswami would be debating on federalism has been destroyed in this country by dictatorial attitudes of Bharatiya Janata Party.
Mr. I want to say something to Sambit Patra. Sambit Patra, I want to say something to you.
Goswami will say, are you so scared of Arnab Goswami that you will refuse to do the right thing?
No, we are not scared of anyone. It is contrary to that, the opposition is so scared of development.
Go ahead and do it.
The opposition is so scared of it that it is making an issue out of non-issue. Diversionary tactics versus development.
Show the country you'll do the right thing.
Please respect the Constitution.
Mohammad Salim.
Please respect the Constitution. Don't respect anything. Please respect Constitution.
Because
Mr. Patra, wait. Mohammad Salim is giving you some advice.
Let me ask something from my Congress friend. Was it not that after the Meenakshi Puram incidents in 1981, Mrs. Indira Gandhi wrote a letter to every state in India that laws regarding this should be framed? Is it not true? Let Mr. Jyotiraditya Scindia answer today. What did the Niyogi Commission say? What did Bhavani Shankar Niyogi said? It was found way back in 1956. BJP was not even born then. What did the Niyogi Commission say? What happened after the Meenakshi Puram conversion in Tamil Nadu way back in 1981? Who wrote letters to all the states?
He will reply. It's Jyotiraditya Scindia who will reply.
You are misquoting that report.
Jyotiraditya Scindia will reply.
You are not responding. Like the minister did in
Sambit,
the
you do not know about Meenakshi Puram.
They don't have the courage to
You are
face the
misquoting
situation.
Meenakshi Puram.
And they're hiding their face.
Jyotiraditya Scindia will reply to that question of Sambit Patra. 1 second, gentlemen. Let Mr. Scindia respond.
Sambit,
you have a
why don't you respond and say that you distance yourself and that you will take action?
When Meenakshi Puram has the right thing, Parliament saying it's a big issue, and now you're saying it's not an issue.
I am very clear. Anywhere in the country where there has been a forced conversion, it is wrong.
Should be made.
And I am saying that on national TV. It is wrong wherever there has been a forced conversion. will you echo the sentiment and will you say that what has happened in Agra is incorrect? Say it on national TV.
No, say it on national TV, Mr. Jyotiraditya Scindia. What I have asked, was Mrs. Indira Gandhi wrong then in 1981? Was in 1956 the Congress wrong when the Yogi Commission was wrong? And what are the reports in Yogi Commission?
If Mrs. Indira Gandhi
you commit today that Mrs. Indira Gandhi was wrong.
You are on the block today, Sambit.
No, why? Why am I on the block? I am answering all the question. But when the cart has turned to you, suddenly you want to vanish from the history.
Are you willing to do the right thing and say that forced conversion is wrong?
We are already doing the right thing, Mr. Scindia. We are already doing the right thing. What ironically you could not do for 60 long years, we are doing it.
What development are you talking about?
Okay, so what?
Bharat with no allocation.
No, you would not know what is development. Naturally, I understand you would not.
Okay, here's a couple of comments for Sambit Patra. This is interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, this is interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, this is interesting. I have a quote. Okay, watch. Jyotiraditya, stay on for a few more minutes. Stay on. I know you had to go, but stay on because I have some very important point to ask for Sambit Patra. Vinay Katiyar says, so if someone wants to come back to their own religion, what is wrong with that? He goes on to say, you know something, Omar Abdullah was a Hindu. He says Omar Abdullah was a Hindu 3 generations back. Kids were not sitting there. They were adults who cannot be manipulated. Yogi Adityanath says that this is a cultural program. The forced conversion or conversion is a cultural program. Your MPs and your leaders have supported what is happening, saying this is a cultural program. Do you approve of this?
Has any one of those...
Do you approve or disapprove? Come on, answer for the first time in 35 minutes.
Hey, Baba, Arnab, you have to allow me to answer.
No, you have not answered. You say allow me to answer, but you must answer now. Come on. Don't obfuscate.
No, Arnab, you are not interrogating a convict over here.
I am asking you. I am asking. You are a spokesperson. My job is to question you. What can I do if you are feeling like a convict?
Me a question, let me
I didn't call you a convict. You are using this kind of language.
Question, let me answer.
Why are you using this language to describe yourself? I never called you one.
No, why? Yeah, exactly, but you're not allowing me to answer.
No, I can't be responsible for your frame of mind.
No, my frame of mind is absolutely all right because I am with truth. Those who are not on the path of truth appears agitated today. Anyhow, let me answer.
Please try to. Last chance.
1968, S. Rajagopala versus Armugam and others.
Where are you reading from?
Almost all these cases laid down the principle that on reconversion to Hinduism, a person can become a member of the same caste in which he was born and to which he belonged before having been converted to another religion.
Okay, so how much money is paid? How much money is allowed to be paid for that? Tell me now, how much money is allowed? 5 lakh, 2 lakh, 1 lakh, 50,000 or 5 rupees? How much money is allowed? As per the law.
Show me. We don't have money.
No, but here money is being used.
The money is like the money.
But the money is being used.
Of Congress.
Jyotiraditya Scindia, back to the debate. Jyotiraditya Scindia, back on the debate. Yes, please.
There is a rate card that has been published. The rate card. Your RSS Pracharak Sangh, Prantya Sangh head is saying that we have spent 50 lakhs a month. Respond to
Mohammad Salim.
Or condemn it.
Mohammad Salim.
Ask your friend Mulayam Singh Yadav to investigate.
Mohammad Salim passing the buck.
Mohammad Salim. Why is Mulayam Singh Yadav not taking any action? Why is no one coming forth from those 4,500 people and filing an FIR?
Mohammad Salim.
Now BJP wants to defend its case utilizing the witness of Mulayam Singh Yadav. Sambit is saying it's a law and order issue.
What's it? 1 minute from Mr. Scindia. 1 minute.
It's nothing to do with law and order. It's not a communal violence.
1 minute from Mr. Scindia.
Communal violence in large scale.
1 minute from Mr. Scindia. Mr. Scindia. Mr. Scindia, he didn't answer.
Because narrowcasting you are doing in Agra and broadcasting you are sitting in the studio.
Tell me, Mr.
You are saying something else. It's a double speaking. Double game of the BJP and Sangh Parivar.
Not at all.
Whether you want development or you want to create Hindu Taliban.
Okay, last word to Mr. Scindia, please, on this. Then I'm moving on. Yes, John Dayal, coming to you. Mr. Scindia will make 1 point before he leaves. Coming to you, John Dayal. 1 second. Yes, Mr. Scindia, go ahead. I'm coming to you. I'm coming to you, Mr. Sharda and John Dayal.
All I can say is that this is a theatre of the macabre and a theatre of the absurd. The last statement of the BJP that I'd like to repeat on national TV is that the Taj Mahal is a Hindu temple.
Theatre of Macabre.
Now, how are they going to confront this statement?